Alright, so let's try this again. Busy and Red versus Holy Crab and Angry Bird. Hopefully,
Busy won't drop out this time.
Yeah. Actually pretty good for the Holy Crab and Angry Bird, seeing that Holy Crab's Chaos Lord had gone down in the first game, so he'll get another chance to pull that off a little better this time.
Yeah. We'll see what happens.
Alright, so let's see what we've got over here. Busy using that worship to slingshot the Chaos Lord on out of there. As is... who is it? It's Busy and Holy Crab. Alright, I'm not going to get my Chaos Lords mixed up this time. That's what I have decided.
Seems to change the side.
Yeah, they did actually. That's why I got confused. They're trying to switch it up and make this harder on me.
Oh, Dark Riku.
Alright, Busy.
Dark Riku just going like, are you casting? Yes. and then suddenly realizing he can just speak Dutch to me. Yeah.
Alright, so Busy a little perturbed that he got booted. I'm not sure if anyone actually kicked or whether the game just kind of arbitrarily dropped him there, but whatever. Anyways, got our first engagement happening up top. Some Chaos Marines chasing around some scouts in the Tech Marine. Looks like they're just going to run mid and grab that center VP, hang out with the Chaos Lord for a little while.
Is in jeopardy.
Yeah, the Chaos Lord is capping for a bit. Some small harassing going on the bottom. It's pretty solid early game.
Yeah, now we were discussing
lagging again.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Hopefully we can get through this match. Now, last game, Angry Bird went with triple scouts, and we were speculating that they were going to be moving into snipers.
I really want to know what's going on with the Irish internet, if it's going on.
Oh dear.
What just happened? Busy.
Alright, hopefully it just smooths out and
yeah.
I don't know, they may have just run out of potatoes to pull her into the furnace. I'm not sure.
Yeah. That could have been.
I just assume that's how. I just assume everything in Ireland runs on some sort of giant potato furnace. But,
that would have been nice, actually. Oh god.
Yeah, I'm not sure we're gonna make it through this, unfortunately.
Yeah. 1500 pings.
Oh dear.
Oh god.
Your units fulfill your command.
Oh dear. This just... Busy may just have to step down from this one. Yeah. And Red is going to have to find himself a new teammate. We'll see how it goes. I don't want to call it this early. It looks like it might be evening out a little bit here. Worship going down there for Busy, and he's charging again, once again, into this pile.
I don't think he should be charging his Chaos Lord.
Yeah, his Chaos Lord is a bit too low for that, especially against two squads of Chaos Marines. They'll be able to take him down pretty easily. Tech Marine eating up all kinds of fire, hiding behind that green cover. I just heard a sniper shot somewhere. The first scout sniper's up.
He has to get out of there because of the warship going on and the melee.
Chaos Lord's having a little battle in the center here, but it looks like Busy's is a bit too low. They're both retreating. I'm not sure who's going down.
They might actually.
Oh, Holy Crabs goes down once again.
Yeah.
That's actually very similar to last game. Both Chaos Lords last game got extremely low. And just like in this game, Busy barely escaped and Holy Crab did not.
You see some scout snipers coming out for Angry Birds.
Yeah, one squad has already been upgraded and the techs are trying to engage the others in melee, but they need to get out of there. Of course, you have to be very careful with those scouts once they upgrade to sniper, because after that they do cost 6 power to reinforce every time.
Yeah.
Of course, when I play Scout Snipers, I never reinforce them past 2 models because you really only need the one guy with the sniper, and I just keep the second model in case of nukes and such. No reason to lose a whole squad just because you didn't reinforce.
I usually get stealth on them so you don't have to reinforce. Get some infiltrate on them.
Oh, most definitely. Infiltrate, force, especially with Chaos, force them to get those aspiring champions, which are very expensive in power these days.
I'm not sure what's going on with the Irish net at the moment, but
Oh, and there goes a couple shots, taking out a model on those Chaos Marines. The other squad is down to 2 models already, so another one's probably about to drop. He retreats just before the shot goes off. And meanwhile, on the bottom, Havoc's on the field. Busy's up a bit too close, I think.
Extremely
oh,
low.
wow, they needed to retreat sooner. Oh, and there goes the squad.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
That's a big loss for Busy here.
Did he have 3 squads? Was that Havoc's? What went down there? Did he have 3 squads of Chaos Marines? Because he has 2 up still.
I think he had 3 because I'm pretty sure it was a Chaos Space Marine squad.
That's curious.
It did have the sign of a Chaos Space Marine squad, so I'm not sure what is going on here. Not sure why you would go triple Chaos Space Marine.
Yep. Anyways, it looks like Angry Bird went down and managed to res Holy Crab there, saving him a nice pile of 250 wreck on that hero.
Yeah, his Tech Marine is currently idle, so I'm not sure what he's planning to do with it.
He just needs to go capture that, move up and capture,
and
support those snipers.
Triple Scout Snipers is out, actually. He upgrades them all to
Red Team's doing a
snipe.
great job of controlling the map. They have a triple cap with 150 VP lead right now.
Yeah, those heretics might not be so fortunate.
Oh man, you just see those 3 snipers just dropping that Plague Champ down to almost nothing.
It's incredible.
Oh, there goes the next shot. Oh, but it doesn't quite line up in time.
And stealth as well, that's a very heavy tier 1. Busy might actually get Blood Crusher coming out for Red, Busy's going tier 2.
Yeah, you can.
This is going to play out at the moment.
And that's what I was talking about last game when we were talking, was that I'm always hesitant. I'll generally get 2 Scout Snipers, but I'm generally not brave enough, especially against Chaos, to go for that 3rd. Because if that Blood Crusher does get out before the Tech Marine gets his orb, they'll be in a lot of trouble. Oh, and it looks like Angry Bird's moving in and gonna try to kill some stuff at base. Oh wow! And the Plague Bread Champion just I would not quite enough on the Plague Champ. I really would have just tried to get some models off of those Chaos Marines, but
yeah, that would have been the best thing, actually.
Yeah. But anyways, the Scout Snipers have to fall back.
Chaos Lord versus Chaos Lord.
Yeah, this is a big old brawl here in the middle. Just 2 big guys whacking at each other. Of course, it looks like Holy Crabs does have the cooler sword, so I'm not sure if that will come into play. So the Blood Crusher's on the field for Red. Angry Bird's going to be a bit behind in tech. He can go tier 2 here in just a moment, but
it's not really too bad, actually, unless he gets unless he runs those snipers up against that Blood Crusher, which is really a good idea. So Busy, I'm not sure what's going on with the net there, but yeah.
Yeah, having a bit of a lag spike filled game here. Busy's not been consistently laggy, but he's been having some spikes of 2 or 3 seconds apiece here. I'm not sure why he didn't Doom Blast right there. He probably may have been able to take out attack model. There's really no reason this Blood Crusher shouldn't, I feel, charge at those snipers right now and just force them off of the map. Really, the only answer that Angry Bird could possibly have would be to use his Tech Marine to guard those snipers with maybe a Melt-A-Pistol and an Orb of the Omnissiah.
For Teens Marines coming out for Holy Crap and a Last Cannon. Last Cannon for Holy Crap. for against the Blood Crushers, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, they don't want that Blood Crusher running around. Generally, in a team game, when you have one person go for the heavy snipers, you have to have the other people be ready with the anti-vehicle, and that's exactly what they've done.
Yeah,
Lascannon taking a shot.
On the, I was really good about the Havocs, actually. People say they're worse than the other ones because of the lack of damage, because it doesn't do as much damage as others, but it does fire instantly. Like you set it up, it fires.
Exactly, yeah. Its cooldown is after the shot as opposed to before.
The Lascannon, about the Havoc.
No, Havoc is all about the instant effect. Their suppression is the same way. As soon as they set up, they fire that first shot, and the enemy is suppressed.
He's actually bleeding a lot because he has 2 CSM squads down to 1 model.
Yeah, those snipers have actually been doing a pretty nice...
Yeah, and there's Teen Marine as well, because I certainly saw some shots going on from there. Yeah, Chaos Lord going down.
Ooh,
yeah.
Man, pretty brutal. And another Blood Crusher on the field.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that's going to work out. I think that Havoc might be going down. Yeah.
Yeah, he needs to chase that home and just finish it off. That's the only AV they have. I don't know why they're being so hesitant with their Blood Crushers. It looks like Busy knows what's up, and he's going to go make sure that thing doesn't get a chance to shoot again.
But he's not attacking the Lascannon, surprisingly.
Yeah, I think he's kind of caught in the middle of a lot of stuff pathing-wise right now and needs to get out of there. Oh, there goes the Orb of the Omnissiah. It looks like it might just hit. Yeah, it does. Oh, but the tax retreat. Oh, that is a shame. Busy's asking if he's going to be able to get his teammate to res him, but
I see a lot of things going down between the chat, but somehow the synergy between let's see, between Holy Crap and Space Marine guy Angry Bird is actually better, it seems, because of you go AV, I go Scout Snipers kind of thing.
No, most definitely. I mean, and even without even excluding the Scout Snipers.
Some voice chat or something, I'm not sure, but it could be me.
Right. No, I mean, even excluding the Scout Snipers, you have both of the Siege Marines on the field, and really with both of those players going doubles Chaos Space Marines, they're just built to counter that right now. Really, their best advantage right now is the double Blood Crusher, and they need to push that while they can, especially with this Chaos Dreadnought coming up. They pretty much just need to make sure that Lascannon is engaged.
The Dreadnought is actually not as much of a problem compared to Blood Crushers, because Blood Crushers are faster, they can evade.
Oh, missed orb there.
Fire very easily, and can charge with the Lascannons, whereas Dreadnoughts are fairly slow actually, and they can't do much against Lascannons.
Yeah, this is very true. I mean, I would just say, so long as those Blood Crushers stay on their game, though, that Dreadnought can come out and pretty much do it at once.
Here, Busy lagging. Yeah, Busy lagging again.
Oh, that Chaos Dreadnought's been upgraded to the Mark of Siege.
Well, I'm not sure why he chose for the Chaos Dreadnought with so many AV already on the field.
No, I mean, you have to know that they're pretty much planning to counter. Oh, wow, and the Tech Marine just gets trampled right there. Literally just dies under the feet.
Expected that kind of firepower. He needs to get those stacks out of there because you don't want to lose a model.
Oof, there goes the Sarge. Very expensive. Those tacks are very low. Even they need to be careful taking fire from those rockets. And oh, there goes another. Of course, the Blood Crusher's still behind enemy lines, just being a nuisance all day long. Rocket barrage missing those scouts.
Scout snipers.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you have to do. You just have to take your shot. I mean, play them just like Rangers once you get that cloak.
Yeah.
Take your shot, relocate, and take another shot, because you can see the Chaos Dreadnought there tried to drop a rocket barrage on what he thought was the sniper's positions, but they had already moved out of the way.
I think he actually has them in one control group, could be me, because he lost one model in one squad, but he retreats all of them, so not sure what's...
Yeah, I don't think that was necessary.
He could have certainly gotten a few models off that Gale Space Marine squad, but think it's a fairly even game actually, aside from the blood crusher rushes, but they seem to be fairly under control now.
No, Angry Bird's now going into tier 3, and he's got plenty of resource once he gets there. His power should, I mean, so long as they don't lose both of their power farms here, he should be able to get a Predator on the field relatively quickly. Again, the Tech Marine missing that orb. He was expecting the Blood Crusher to move in, and that's generally what I do. I'll just sit there and wait for the Blood Crusher to charge and then drop the orb right in its path.
I really hope Busy's not will hold because this is a really nice game actually, and I don't actually want to recast every time Busy drops out because that would take a long time.
Indeed. So that Blood Crusher escaped once again. One more rocket probably would have done it in, and now the Chaos Dread is just charging in.
Elimination game, or is this best of 3?
I'm not sure. I'd have to ask Cursed. I was asking him for details, and he never really told me.
He's a busy guy. But yeah, you'll just have to ask him. I'm not sure. Maybe Busy knows or something.
Oh, holy crap, calling down the big, bad, and ugly Guo.
God, those tactical marines taking loads of damage from those Siege Space Marines.
Yeah, the Siege Marines, they do not screw around when it comes to dealing out that damage.
No.
Unlike, of course, Plasma Tactical Marines and stuff, all of their members get those Infernal Bolters, so...
actually, sometime...
oof, there goes a squad of Scout Snipers.
I'm fairly sure that in Vanilla, DoW, they did as much damage as Siege Space Marines do now, but it got nerfed to the ground because it was too much.
Right.
A Vandrat going down for a... Wow, for Angry Bird.
Yeah, I mean that's a pretty excellent choice considering that their entire army, the entire blue team's army, is pretty much geared to anti-infantry. They of course have that Siege Dread there, yeah. But you need to be, you know.
They have that missile launch, but this might actually be dangerous for. Yeah, see the global repair going off for him.
That's just scout repair right there.
Scout repair. Yeah.
Oh, the Chaos Lord charging in a bit too brazenly and going down for Busy, and of course the Venerable Dreadnought can just charge out of trouble.
That's not I'll tell you that. Oh, I think chasing the Dreadnought might not. No. Oh God. No, do not. Oh.
Oh my goodness.
He lost a Scout Sniper squad somewhere in there.
He lost that actually on retreat earlier from the Siege Marines. They retreated right through all the Siege Marines.
I missed that then.
So that Venerable Dreadnought, very low, gonna have to hang back for a little while it gets repaired, but the Chaos Dreadnought is in the same situation.
I'm really not sure who has the advantage because it's pretty equal at the moment.
Now I think Angry Bird should really try to bring a Predator out.
I'm not sure what Brad's thinking. He has so much rack and so much power. I'm not sure what he's going to do with it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if he's saving up for a Guo as well, or...
Busy. Come on.
So that Guo is just charging into the thick of it, using his big bad self to just scare off the rest of the rest of Red's forces here.
Curse is away. Can't really ask him if it's best of 3 or something.
Yeah, we'll have to just ask these guys afterwards.
Ask, the players if they know it.
But if it is, Asmon already messaged me, and he's got another team lined up wanting to get in on this next. So.
Okay. I don't think it's an actual. It's not an actual tournament.
No, it's just a King of the Hill, you know, challenge whoever wins. So that Guo tearing into this Dreadnought now. He's tired of those rockets harassing his position. It does run away, but I think it's going to be a bit too late.
No, that's slow as fuck.
Oh!
Oh God! This is
20 hit points left. That little bit of repair that happened there at the end actually saved it.
Has 500. Might see an Imperial Abyss going on here. Because,
there it is, right as you called it, right into the middle of the enemy's base. It looks like everything's getting out of there all right, surprisingly. It's not pulling too much in.
I think I saw a lot of model losses. I'm not sure what from, but
Oh, and there comes the Guo of Red to scare off, and you can see how much damage that Holy Crab's Guo has taken from those siege bolters.
it's actually 150% if I recall correctly.
Against super heavy infantry, yes, I believe so. But, of course, that Venerable Dreadnought's fully healed up, and there's a Predator on the field as well getting upgraded with a las cannon, so they're going to have to be very careful with the remains of these vehicles at this point.
But just basically fast tag to tier 3 and with the Van Dread and the Predator going in.
Holy Crab says, I failed my nuke. Yeah, I mean, that nuke just...
really have to get out of there because this is not going well for them.
Yeah, I mean, those siege marines will make short work of any of those scout snipers if they get a solid volley in there.
I'm pretty sure that Van Dread shouldn't be going in there on its own, but...
Yeah, it's taken a lot of damage from that siege Chaos Dread.
Yeah.
Of course, a great anti-vehicle platform. I'm trying to scare off that Chaos Lord right now. And the VPs have just been constantly going back and forth. Really, no one has the advantage. It's still anyone's game. It's really going to probably come down to who can keep these vehicles alive at this point in the game.
Yes, indeed. He has to watch out with that Predator. It might actually go...
Oh no! Oh wow, one more rocket and it would have did it, but it gets the final last shot, and there goes that siege Dreadnought finally. That Pred needs to move out of there though, because those bloodletters are going to make short work of it. It's falling back.
I'm pretty sure it's...
Oh, the snipers take out the lead model and save the tank just barely. Wow! And of course, the Venerable Dreadnought comes in with a charge at the last second. That was very fortunate for Angry Bird. Wow!
Chaos Predator taking the place of the...
Oh, of the Space Marine Predator now in the center, of course. Oh, and there goes a squad for Red. I think the Red team may have just sealed the deal.
The squad here, just rapidly losing models.
And there's the GG from Red. Wow. That was neck and neck up until that final engagement, and Angry Bird just played it perfectly. Got the Dread, saved his Predator, and of course a couple squads went down there in the middle to Holy Crab's Predator.
God, I hate snipers.
No, that sniper play was excellent. I was concerned when those early Blood Crushers hit, and it just didn't ultimately matter.